You put your stop here. Look what happens. Price rejects it all the time, and you get out over here for a winner anyway, right? There's another one. Then you come over here the next day. I'd look to take it here. We don't get no continuation. We get underneath it right here. I take this breakdown, extremely bearish. Look what happens. We good. And you can take resets. You know what I mean? If you want to be real crazy like me, I trade off the 1 minute. So I look for these patterns to present themselves on the 1 minute chart. So I'd actually take this trade here and be out in 4 minutes. I would take this trade right here and I'd be out in about 10 minutes. That's just me. I love the 1 minute resets. but don't trade off the 1 minute chart unless you have a little bit of experience. So it gives you a bias, right? You guys seeing that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. It gives us a bias. 5 days. Today, what happened today? We had this textbook short entry right here. You're going to put your stop right there. Here was your entry for the shorts. You're risking about 50 cents. And you could have let a runner go all day long. You could have easily taken profits. Chevron, CVX. By looking at this, I could tell you that we're probably in an uptrend. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. We're actually above all of our averages. So I'd come down here to the 5 minute and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right here. I'd look for it. First trade right here, I'd take this breakout and I'd get stopped out for a loss. Nothing that you could do. Price comes down, gets back up. I take this trade right here. Now, if you're swing trading it, you may hold it. But I would take this breakout there. There's a winner. Price comes down. I take this breakout right there. That is about 40 cents of movement. Not sure if that would be enough to get you at least 10%. That right there, you probably would have taken a loss on it. Today or the next day, you got a breakout. You would have made all your money back for the little loss. You got another re-entry for another winner. Then today, you would have to wait till about right here. 85, 90 cents is plenty of money to get a winning trade. You get a reset. You got another stab of calls here. And price rips up at the end of the day. Today, is this today? This is today. We get a breakout right here at structure. We're above everything. You would have got in right down here at the open, knowing this would have been your stop. You would only had to risk about 75 cents. Price ripped straight up. You're good. You got a nice reset. Price rips up again. And that gives you a good bias. You know what I mean? Knowing that we're bearish, or I'm sorry, bullish, you could have taken ceiling breaks. On this day, you wouldn't have got nothing. Right? You would have got nothing. NA. On this day, you would have not got a ceiling break. Here, you would have got a ceiling break. Here, you would have got a ceiling break. And today, you got a ceiling break. 3 winners of the last 5 days, and 2 of the days, you don't even get a signal. Right? Now, let's put this back to the daily chart. All right, so let's find some plays for us to keep an eye on that we could take in for the rest of the week. Let me minimize this. This is some of the things that I just be doing. And that's why every day there's always a trade. All right, so we got our beast mode bullish scanner and our bearish scanner. Let's see what we got here. I have it filtered by price. CL I know is a stock that we can potentially trade. So now I come here and I'll check it out on the chart. CL. What do we got on CL? CL, we're above our 7. We're above our 55. If we break above 79 for a breakout, I'll be liking Colgate. That's a real good trade in my eyes. That's one. Some of these are cheap ones, man. I don't like them. And sometimes you don't have as much. You know what I mean? CL is one of them. So let's put this one in the box. CL calls. CL bullish above 79. Let's see another one. Well, we know, and look, the futures are green already. See that? SPY. We know SPY is bullish. We're going to say SPY was bullish above, what's this high? 423. SPY, bullish above 423. Put a DCG in the box if everybody's understanding why I'm giving these bullish and bearish tags and price points. Does everybody understand why I'm doing that and how I'm doing that? If you do not, please raise your hand or come on the mic right now, and we get you squared away.
Hey Brandon, this is Jared. Quick question, because I was I was on the morning session, but I had to leave for work. But I remember you said during the morning session, 400.2 or 20 was like the bullish point. What were you basing that off of? Was it an old indicator or maybe a recent all-time high at some point or something, or not an all-time, but a recent high at another point?
Yeah, that's a good question. So SPY, if we went to it doesn't matter what time frame we went to, the 5-day 15-minute. What I did was I took yesterday and I put my fib extensions on. So I come over here and I do my drawing and I change it down here from the money line to the Fibonacci retracements. It's the percent one, right? And then I click that. So then I take the previous day, right? And I take it at the high, which was 399.10, and I put the bottom line at the low, which is the 0. So coming into today, we said that the 399.10 was a break above the 100% fib level, and that we would expect it to be bullish.
Okay, I'm following you now. Okay.
Yeah. Yep. So that's what we were talking about. So then today, what I do now is I look at today's chart, and same thing. I'll take the high. I start off at the high, and then I left click it once. I drag it all the way down to get my fib extensions. So now going into tomorrow, I know where my 100% fib is, which is yesterday's high, and I know where my 0% fib is, which is yesterday's low. And if we break either of those levels, I would expect follow through to happen or some reaction to happen at those levels. Since we are bullish, I wanted to break the 100% fib, and I'd be confident to take a swing trade or like a longer term day trade. I like to say, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But as long as it holds above the 0% fib level, I would hold that trade to tomorrow or the next day. So that would be my stop out if I buy 2 weeks of time, because I have the time to hold the trade. If I'm buying same day expiration, I don't have the time to hold those trades.
Got it. Okay. Yep, I'm following you. It makes sense because I do understand the fibs.
And that was a good question.
Hey, Brandon.
What's up?
Drag that fib again, the last one you did. And take your time.
Why, do you not know how to do the fibs?
I'm on my telephone. I can't see.
All right. Tell me when you got me pulled up.
I'm looking at you now.
All right. So the fibs that you do, right? You use the previous day, which would be today, because today's over with. So going into tomorrow, I would zoom in on today's chart, right? And during the US session, the high and the low is most important. So I come over here to my drawing tools, and I come down here to drawing tools, and I find the one that has the percent sign, which is called Fibonacci retracements. Then you click that. So now what you do is you take your mouse and you left click one time at the very high, and then move your mouse all the way down here to the very low of the day, which would be right here at this point. And then I left click again. Now I have my 100% areas for tomorrow and 0% areas for tomorrow. You following me?
Definitely.
And that's how you do the fib retracements. So when you hear us in the room talking about fib levels and how we got them, that's exactly what everybody's doing.
Terrific.
And to take it one step further, to me, there's 3 areas on this fib retracement that I pay attention to. I pay attention to the 0, I pay attention to the 50% fib, and I pay attention to the 100% fib. Why? Because if price gets above the 50% fib, a lot of times it'll sell off, get to the 50, and then bounce back up and make its way up to the 100. If we get below the 50, a lot of times we'll make our way down to the 0. And then you got to wait for a reaction at the 100 or the 0. And if we break those levels, we should get follow through.
Appreciate it. Fantastic. Thank you.
Yep, not a problem. All right, let's go back and find us some more stocks. And the good thing about finding stocks on these charts, tomorrow we could be bullish, but there could be put plays that we're gonna try to figure out, and that could benefit us. So right now we got CL bullish, and we got SPY. I don't know if I see anything else that I like on here. What's HR? Is that H&R Block? Maybe that's healthcare. Yeah, I think we just want to roll with those 2 right now, unless I find something different. Tesla, I don't like. Google with.
What about HD?
I looked at HD. I don't like HD as much either. HD. The reason why is because it went from 327. It moved 7 points today. So I feel like if it moves 7 points, it's probably not going to move 7 points tomorrow. So it could open up at like 330 and then move 7 points. And I just don't like ones that give you a large move. But Home Depot is bullish in my eyes.
And DG?
What is it?
DG.
Dollar General? Dollar General is bearish to me.
You're under the 5, under the 55, under the 7.
Which one is it?
I said you're under the 55 and under the 7.
That's right. You see that?
Yep.
All right, let's find some put stocks. Dollar General could be one. Let's see, Goldman Sachs. I like Goldman Sachs at earnings. It failed today. We should get follow through now to the downside. So I'm going to put Goldman Sachs underneath 344. GS.
Is that the same as Goldman Sachs?
What'd you say?
I'm messing with you. I would say that's the same as Goldman Sachs.
No, it's not. It's the same as Goldman Sachs. Gotcha. 344.
You so crazy.
Yeah. Hey, it takes one to know one, you know? Another one we have Walmart. That's a name brand one, WMT. How's this one looking? Nope, I don't like it. It's not underneath it. EA. I like EA. This is what I really like. I like ones that just break. EA is like a perfect recipe of what I like. If we could get underneath 123.32, let's put that one in. EA, bearish. Bearish under, what do we say? 123.32. 123.32. I'll put this in the chat for you guys. I'm gonna put it in Discord as well, from tonight's class. So we got documentation of what we're looking for in advance, and we're gonna make money. So, does anybody have any questions? If not, hey, I appreciate you guys giving me your time. I hope you guys valued or learned something from tonight's call. If not, I hope that I was able to instill more confidence within you. With that said, I'm going to post this in the Discord, and you make money in this tomorrow. Make sure you put it in the chat in the stock and options alert. Let's make stock and options great again. With that being said, I appreciate you guys' time. You guys have a blessed one, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Beast Mode out.
Thank you.
Beast Mode.
Hey, yep, appreciate it.